Hello everyone, it's Maggie again. I did get a webcam, but the quality sucked, so I'm sending it back to Amazon because I don't want it. But anyway, I have been planning on making a video on how to make videos in Windows Movie Maker, and I'm going to do that soon. But first, I decided to go ahead and answer some of the questions that you guys have been asking me over the last year or so since I've been on YouTube. And yeah, I just haven't gotten around to answering them. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Picking the music is something that a lot of people have asked me about. Like, I've had quite a few people message me and say, I want to make a Leona and Leon AMV, but I don't know what song to use, and I can't really help you with that because if I knew what song to use, I would probably use it. So I can't really say, hey, use this song. I was gonna do that, but you can. Basically just listen to music and come up with your own ideas. As I listen to music, I make the AMVs in my head and start thinking about what scenes could go with what thing, and a lot of it comes together in the editing process. Like, sometimes I'm like, no, this won't work, and I just keep changing it until it clicks, and that's basically what I usually do. And a lot of timing is a part of that too. Sometimes it just fits in. Like Hero, I watch it, and especially the Leon and Krauser fight where they both hit the ground and it makes that booming sound in the music. I didn't even notice that until like the 10th time I watched it. I was like, oh my god, that fits perfectly. So it worked out really well. Lip syncing is one of the newest questions I've been getting asked because of the I guess the Friends videos and the Bob song, and probably self-inclusion as well, and how I can lip sync, which I don't really think I'm all that good at. A lot of times I just make it fit. I find scenes where I say it in my head as I'm watching the scene and say, oh, that could fit. A lot of times I just take a scene where it looks like they say something about the same amount of length and make sure that the last thing they said matches up, because as long as that matches, it looks like it's lip sync. Even though the rest can be completely off and they can be moving their mouths, not with this song at all, but if it matches up in the last line, the last word, you're good. It looks like it's lip sync, and yeah. The Extinction trailer. Oh, how I love to get told to kill myself. I just love it. I'm going to defend that now because I'm getting really annoyed with everyone hating it. I don't know why everyone hates it. I'm sorry if you hate it, but that's cool. That's your prerogative. If you want to hate it, you can hate it. But you know what? I made it. I liked it. I put it on YouTube, and that's why. But it took me maybe 2-3 hours to capture the scenes in, piece the scenes together in the movies, which is the program I use, and then to export it, and then I just kind of pieced it together in Movie Maker, which took maybe a half an hour. So, I mean, it's not like I spent all that much time on it, and it was made just because I wanted Leon to be in the movie. So I was trying to figure out a way for Leon to be in the movie, since he was supposedly killed off in, I guess, the second movie. There's a newspaper on the wall that says he's dead and that he was Jill's partner. So I thought, what if he's not dead and he comes back and he's pissed at Jill for not even trying to find him? But of course now we know Jill isn't even in Extinction. There's a lot that was just kind of speculation at the time. At the time, Jill was still in it. No one knew if Leon was going to be in it. A lot of people were talking about Jensen Ackles playing Leon, which would have been awesome. And yeah, now it's all in the desert. But I did have Claire meeting up with Alice, which does happen. So, I mean, I was just trying to make it up and say, this is what I would like to happen. I would like for Leon to be in it. I always thought it would be funny to have a Jill and Leon romance because they've never met up in the Resident Evil series, and yet they're supposedly partners in the movies. So I always thought it would be funny, and they're both pretty characters. So pretty characters hooking up is like what I like. So yeah, it was just for fun. You can hate it if you want. I like it. I still think it's fun to watch. So yeah. I will try. Well, I've had a lot of requests recently to make certain AMVs, and a lot of them don't really make any sense to me. Most of the AMVs that I make, I have to listen and visualize, and if I can't really visualize it, then it's hard to make, and eventually I get stuck in it and I can't go anywhere with it. But if you send me a request for an AMV, I will try my damnedest to make it. But if I can't, I'm sorry. Try and make it yourself. I'll give you the footage if you want. Find the footage. Blue Laguna is great for a lot of Final Fantasy footage. khvids.net is, of course, great for Kingdom Hearts videos. I have the Shadow Hearts videos, Resident Evil 4, Haunting Grounds, all up on my file front. So if you need, and also Final Fantasy 12, but so if you need any footage, just ask me and I can get it to you. So yeah, try and make it yourself. If I don't get around to it, I'll try, but I forget about them too. Maybe. It just depends on how I'm feeling at the time, if I want to capture it or not. We'll see. I mean, a lot of the things that I capture, I set up and I make sure that I get it done because I want it done. But when someone else says, I want this scene, maybe I'll get around to it, maybe I won't. Sorry.